uh, notified by email that something was going on today. There was a live stream, somebody called RV Charity Drive, I think it was called. So, I don't even know who that is, but then I realized that's the person I sent a donation into through their, it was actually a donation fundraiser for Tony Brown. And so I sent the donations through that person. But anyway, Kathy's Curious Caper, welcome. So anyway, there were some, I guess, charges leveled, accusations, what do you want to call them, and a challenge. So I thought I would accept the challenge. That was earlier today, a few hours ago. Very bizarre. First of all, I had to think, who is this person? And then I was informed this is somebody named Angelo. He headed up the fundraising drive. Well, it'll be 2 years in July for Tony Brown. Excellent young man, very deserving of the fundraise, and some help was offered. That was one of those good stories that turned out really beautifully. So on his community page, this is what it says. See, how about you show the 29 donators I supposedly had for an Xbox to a stalked, harassed, innocent man. Yeah, you can add that. I think we all knew that. And how you asked to be kept secret as a donor, which I did. Let's see, only to lie about it. Yeah, I'm not sure what that even means. But anyway, and then he's got a link to, I guess, one of my videos. So I want to sort through this. If you all get a chance to take a look at that. It was kind of creepy, like the song. Wasn't quite sure what to make of it. I never went to his channel or watched anything over there. I don't really know the guy. I just know that he was involved in the fundraising for Tony Brown. That's all I was concerned about. So I read a little bit in his community post, and I saw he was going after Holly. He was going after, oh boy, a whole bunch of people, including myself. I think, who the hell are you? I don't even know you. Well, I guess just by virtue of a donation, that's about it. I don't think we've ever talked. So the video that Bomb showed was my video. She didn't show very much of it, which was claimed that nobody did anything for Tony Brown except those three. And then I think they added a couple people beyond that. And so Bomb asked me a couple of questions over it. I'm going to tell her what I said. Bomb asked me how many donators gave to Tony Brown's Xbox fundraiser. And I replied, and this is kind of a paraphrase because I don't think Bomb has that video up. I went to look for it today. But I said 29. If I recall correctly, 29. But please ask Mrs. Zombie if you want to be precise. So that's what I actually said. But that number 29 kind of stuck in my mind. I thought, Occam's razor, go with what you think is right. Yeah, sugar in the raw, it's really, anyway, now it's my turn. He challenged me to respond to the 29 people donated, so I'm going to do that tonight. I hope he's sitting down. So today, Angelo, RV Charity Drive, in his live stream, claimed that I was lying about that there weren't 29 donators to Tony Brown's Xbox fundraiser. And then he went further and got into his PayPal and showed us what people who had contributed. So with all that being said in the background, let me set things straight here, okay? Number one, I was there on the day of the unboxing of the Xbox, and that was on Mrs. Zombie's channel. And it was a beautiful day. So I'm going to have you take a listen, okay? I want you to take a listen to something, and you're going to hear Angelo say, well, he said in his video today, this is how you prove yourself. Go ahead and debunk that, talking to me. So, well, Angelo, you're about to hear your voice, your own voice, Angelo, debunking yourself. I think we'll all enjoy this. This is the unboxing video on Mrs. Zombie's stream, where you're, Angelo, you're on a panel, and you're about to tell everyone that 29 people donated to the cause. In fact, you're going to mention 29 people twice. Let's take a listen.
This is something small that a lot of people, when I say a lot of people, I'm going to say about 29 people. 29 people from all sides of the community, drama community, boy community, everybody came together. This is something good that you can do for people. This is something to learn from. This is what this platform should be about, lifting people up. Everybody came together.
Okay. I'm glad you straightened that out, because today you said 9. Today you said 9. And back on the day of the unboxing, which is right then when we all donated, you said 29. In fact, you didn't say it once, you said it twice. Yeah, that's rule. 29 people. Angelo said it twice. So anyway, yeah, this is RV Charity Drive Guy, the one who claims to be the top. Oh, does he? I say, I don't really know much about this guy. Now, since you are the one, Angelo, that are mistaken, how are we to believe you? The first Angelo on the unboxing day back in July of 2019, that Angelo, right? On the event day for Tony Brown, right when the donations were coming in, right? Are we to believe that Angelo, or do we believe the Angelo today who changes the story completely and says, well, only 9 people donated? Well, Angelo, let me cut you some slack here, okay? Let me cut you some slack. Since you're not looking too good right now, why don't you explain why you said not once but twice 29 people donated? Did you not say that? And so kind of hard to believe that maybe you would have made a mistake, that your memory would be much better back then than they would be almost, it'll be 2 years in July. So we're left to scratch our heads, wonder which Angelo do we believe in? And by the way, Angelo, for the record, I have not ever raised any suspicion about you regarding Tony Brown's fundraiser ever. You seem kind of paranoid, son. Why is that? Is there something bothering you? What's going on there? Okay. You need to reconcile the discrepancy that you now made exist in front of the whole community, basically. Right? Because of your public live stream today, now you've really done it. You put out very different numbers from the first day of the unboxing, where you said 29 people helped. Well, you said that twice, didn't you? But you know what? I'm not going to be too hard on you. I think it's important for you to clear up your own confusion. You said 29 people twice on the day of the unboxing, and then today, it'll be 2 years in July, you're singing a new song and dance. So you asked me to challenge you, buddy, and I'm challenging you right now, okay? All right, okay? Angelo, I'm going to show you this. You made a very interesting comment in Randy's live stream, and her live stream was entitled Stellar, the Man Who Never Stops. Kind of like the man who never died. I guess kind of catchy. Yeah, I think it was a couple days ago. It might have been on Sunday. He's commenting in Randy's side chat. And RV Charity Drive, Mr. Angelo makes this comment about Stellar. Have him show his religion's retirement paperwork, because the church has him listed as excommunicated, misspelled, of course. Curious minds here. You all catch that? That was in the side chat. Have him show his religion's retirement paperwork, because the church has him listed as excommunicated. Curious minds. Well, that's interesting. I'm curious about something. They never told me. When you're excommunicated, and that's almost never done anymore, you would be notified. Oh, and by the way, just a small little piece of information. 2, actually. Number 1, are you going to prove that? Now I'm going to issue you a challenge, okay? I'm going to issue you one. I happen to be a minister of almost 4 decades in the church in Western Washington, right? And this particular side chat comment by you, Angelo, falsely claims I was excommunicated, you misspelled that word, from the church. It's false. This is a clear defamation of character. And do you realize that I represent a class because I'm part of the church as a minister? Do you realize that? That's against the community guidelines. Are you aware of that? You should be. I made that very clear to Randy just a half an hour ago. The entire stream really was dedicated to tearing up my church identity and vocation. I'm very happy to validate my church designation. That would be easy for me to do. Truth. And there, you know, I mean, this guy, Angelo, unbelievable. He prides himself on being a person who is making all these recordings. He's real good at this. And he dots his I's and crosses his T's, and he's got everything, you know, really under control. And the guy doesn't realize it was his own voice over on Mrs. Zombie's live stream, where he talks about, you know, the 29 people who contributed, not once, but twice. He mentions that, you know, so there you go, Angelo. Maybe take a second look. You know what they say when you're cutting wood, measure twice, cut once, you know, when you're Dragon's Law says, hey, Angelo, who are the other 20 donors? Well, you know, and he went and showed Dragon's Law. I didn't get a chance to watch the entire video, but I watched quite a bit of it. And he's showing his PayPal. So he's got us inside his PayPal. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. But do you realize, Angelo, that all you got to do is hit archive? If you hit archive, you can wipe out 20 donations without any trace. Oh, they're still there, but they don't show up, right, in your PayPal. But they are there. They're archived. And if you had clicked on your archive, it would have been very interesting to see what's in there. Now, I'm not saying there's anything in there, but I am pointing out to you that what you did was very unconvincing, okay? Very unconvincing. And, well, like I say, you know, that could easily be remedied. We could just put out a call for people who made a donation. If they want to just say, hey, yeah, I donated, you don't have to say the amount. But you could certainly say, yeah, I did, I chipped in. Well, he showed 9 people. And I really don't know if there were 29. All I'm going is Angelo's own voice. Angelo, you know, when I said 29 the other day on Bombshell's live stream, and also in my own video, you know when I said 29? It's because you said 29. That's why I was listening to you. Are you not credible? And we didn't have your brand new video that you put out today to go by, did we? Now you're saying it's only 9. Well, you know, make up your mind. I think you need to go back to the drawing board. Okay. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, you know, I'm pretty well done here. I think that this guy challenged me to show him where those 29 people were. And Angelo, you know, there's nobody that can doubt their own voice. And your own voice just indicted yourself. Thank you, Angelo, for helping us understand where the 29 came from, okay? Angelo, you're wrong. But now you're going to have to think of something really spectacular to come back and explain away what you said on the day of the unboxing. Were you not being truthful? What was up that day?